Hello everyone, welcome back to Nixie Bobs and welcome to another very British hello coffee break. I've really got into Americano coffees mixed in with these. So good. Like, I should just become a barista. But we are here today with horrible hair for the very reason of hair. I'm having issues with hair again. On top of the fact that I really do need my ends trimmed. This does not want to stay clean. So let's really look at this hair right now. And look how disgusting it is. Absolutely awful. One might want to call it minging or gross or yeah. Yeah, it's greasy. It's like chip fat head right now. I washed this, oh, and I've got my little Becky Lynch braid and I'm really feeling that right now. The man. Where was I going? I'm really having issues again, and I don't know if it's just because my hair is bored of Philip Kingsley. I certainly hope not, because I really like their range. And I just bought over Christmas a whole load. I had one bought for me, and I had, other than that, I bought one in the sale. I had some new Philip Kingsley bought, so I really don't want to think I've got to jack that in now. I was looking at a couple of other brands just in case, but I also decided that we were going to try one of these. Know what it is yet? So these are called Silicrubs. This is a Teresa version that came from Amazon, and it looks a little something like this. This looks evil, you think? Nah. These are all soft little bristles. So I've seen these in various montages across... Oh, what is wrong with my nose? I thought it was bleeding for a minute. These across various places, saying that they're really good, that they're really worth the money, that they keep your scalp really clean, that they invigorate your scalp, that they keep your hair clean longer. I searched for Amazon and decided I was going to get one just because paying £6 and finding out that perhaps this is a little bit of a farce is better than wasting, you know, or paying £6 and finding that it actually works and that I don't have to jack in all my Philip Kingsley is a much better option than jacking in Philip Kingsley and buying a whole new brand of shampoo. So what does this do? Well, you have the little grip on the back, and I was a little bit indifferent first as to whether you held it that way, but actually you hold it that way because it kind of molds around your hand, and then once your hair is wet and it's got shampoo in it, you essentially massage it in with this instead of massaging it in with your fingers. One would guess that the bristles of this get more into your scalp and work the shampoo into the scalp to clean it better than your fingers can. I did consider trying to do a hair wash on camera, but it's not going to happen. So what I'll do is I'll use this in a minute, and then I'll come back and tell you how the hair feels, and then we'll do like a little bit of a week-long study and see how well it does. But I did want to get the genuine Silicrub, as it's called, but they would not deliver the next day on Amazon for that. So this is why I picked this one, also because this one's pink. It was pink or black, guys. It was always going to be pink or black. And I'm kind of interested to see if it works. So one thing I will say, this feels really sturdy against my fingers now. How's it going to feel when my hands are wet? Is it going to, because I mean, this is quite slidey plastic. Is it going to slide off my hands? Am I constantly going to lose it in the shower? Am I going to have issues with it while I'm cleaning? I don't know yet. Is it going to be effective? That's what we're here to find out. The main thing is, are they worth it? Do they work? Is it Philip Kingsley? So you will find now that there's a multitude of these floating around. This, as I say, is not necessarily a genuine Silicrub version. It is the same kind of concept, just a little different. These bristles, I will say, do not hurt a mite. They are soft, they are spongy, they are silicone, I believe, or rubbery. I don't really know the difference. I don't particularly care, I just want the damn thing to work. I don't know much about the science of it. I just know the genuine basis is you use this instead of your hands, your phalanges, or your fingers, whatever you want to call it, to wash your hair. Let's go wash our hair and see how it feels immediately after, or just a little bit after. Okay, I'm not going to stay on this too long right now, but I'm just literally shower fresh, and I don't know if you can hear this. It's squeaking like a really squeaky thing. Like, it's mad. Like, I don't, everywhere I like feel, it's like, it's crazy. I'm gonna go and get ready, and then I'm gonna come back and talk about what it's like to use when I'm a little bit in a better position. So my hair is now dry. I don't normally blow dry it, but I did today just really to kind of have a look, see how the root particularly looks after using the Silicrub slash fake Silicrub. I'm not going to judge this too harshly on the first use, so we're going to come back tomorrow and see how this is post work and post first sleep on it, because obviously the next day is when I tend to wake up and think, oh great, my hair's greasy again. And then we're also going to let it have a couple of washes, just so that you can just really get a feel for if it works or not. You really can't judge something after the first use, particularly not a hair product. What I will say is my roots certainly look very shiny. I don't know if you're seeing that. It certainly looks all very healthy and sleek. I don't tend to use my hairdryer on an exceedingly hot temperature. I have a Remington, nothing special, just an Argos Bio one. I should probably do the new one. If I had the money, I would absolutely try the Dyson. But at £200, I don't know if I can condone that kind of level of... Actually, no, it's not even 200, it's 299. I don't know if I could justify that to myself. So how is it to use when you are actually in the... I've not got it, it's now drying in the bathroom, so I can't actually bring it out to show you guys. So in terms of its use, and I can't get comfortable because I didn't put a cushion on this chair. In terms of its use, it does not rip your hair out at the root, if anyone's concerned about that. Absolutely not. You do not get any hair ripping out. If anything, it's actually quite massaging, which is another thing that that's meant to be. I definitely didn't notice any hair wrapped around the brush at any point in time. I also like the fact that you can use it underwater. Like, I could take it under, and when I was washing conditioner out, I put conditioner in my roots, you could definitely use it under water just to make sure that you weren't getting anything clogged in your hair again. It's not harsh on your scalp. It is not like trying to, for example, massage this into your scalp. It is very soft, it is very nice, and obviously it's going to stimulate and increase the blood flow in your scalp, which in turn I think makes your hair grow more. Correct me if I'm wrong there, I don't know scientific stuff about stuff like that. It definitely did not slip out of my hands. That was the one thing I said initially, was that, is this going to slip out of my hands and fall? No, it did not fall once. It kept firmly within the grasp of my two fingers and did not slip once. The only thing I would say is that once you're going around like that, I did get a bit of arm ache. My hair lathered more than it's ever lathered with the same shampoos. I don't, honestly, going around it, I must have been fro-sized with the amount of bubbles I had on my head. But I mean, my hair certainly feels nice. Obviously it's more to do with how it feels at the root and how clean it stays. So, you know, at the minute we can't really judge too much until I see how it is tomorrow, if not even tonight. But I can't do lighting, and tonight it will probably look really bad. So I will come back to you guys in the morning and we'll see how it looks post first day. So now it's the next day. I'm a little bit too far forward for you guys. I'm actually, oh, there's my Dyson, look, my precious little Dyson. I love my Dyson. I'm actually quite impressed. So this morning I have gotten up, I've worked out for about 25 minutes, I've gone to the shops and I've come back, and this is what we have to work with. I'm going to give this a quick brush through so you can see how it is. Where I've worked out, I'm a little bit sweaty and a little bit staying where it is, but this is nowhere near what it's been for the last couple of weeks in terms of its dirt. When I come home last night, post work, my hair felt completely different to how it's been feeling after work, again for the last couple of weeks. So within a little bit of time of being work, I felt like my hair got really flat, like it was starting to feel heavy at the root, like it was starting to get quite dirty. The bottom part still feels like it's got the same amount of volume as after I dried it yesterday. And I know that you don't use the Silicrub on the bottoms of your hair, but obviously it's affecting how it's staying, because I mean, this is completely different. My hair just feels completely different. All right, we've got a little bit of stick, but I've still got a lot of shine in my hair on the roots. It's looking a little bit flatter now, but it's not as bad. When I woke up this morning, it still felt freshly washed. And I keep trying not to touch my hair, because obviously you shouldn't touch your hair too much, because that's what can cause it, running fingers through it can cause it to get greasy. But I mean, you can see the reflection of the shine of my hair right now in the back mirror, and I can see it. This is obviously doing some good. It's doing some sort of crazy good, and this is after one use. So I can't wait to come back and see tomorrow how I feel again once I've done the wash and I've done the, I'm going to dry it again tomorrow and just see how we get on. But this is day 2 post, this is like 24 hours post Silicrub, and I'm really impressed. This is an interesting journey. I was not expecting to have as good a result as this in such a short amount of time. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so before I just go and get changed to go to the lovely land known as employment. So I've washed my hair today. It went 48 hours. I don't know what this shine on my face is about right now. It went 48 hours. I mean, this morning when I got up, my hair was definitely greasy at the roots, not as badly as it has been in recent weeks. But I mean, despite the fact that the roots were a little bit flat, I still had the same amount of vitality on the bottom of my hair. So today what I've done is I've not blow dried my hair. I've just literally washed it and let it dry, which when you have hair like this, it takes pretty much 2 to 3 hours to let it just dry naturally. And I'm just going to run the brush through it now. So you can just see the only additional hair product I use as of right now is Redken Frizz Dismiss. I don't actually use any serums or anything like that. This is just helping with the frizziness and staticness that I was getting from the shampoo as well. That is just a me thing. My hair naturally gets quite static. It always has done. I also want to get Argan 6 oil again because I've run out of that and it's quite expensive and I'm trying to find a good price for it. My hair doesn't feel as voluminous as it did when I blow dried it, but obviously you've blow dried it, so it's going to feel a little bit different, but it still feels lightweight, clean at the roots, not weighed down. And yes, look at the shine again, and that's, bear in mind, as I say again, I've not used the Silicrub anywhere below the root because obviously you can't really brush your hair with it. So this will be an interesting one to see tomorrow how we get on and see if it does help using the Silicrub and a blow dryer, or whether it's just the fact that I blow dried there. I don't think it was that. Or if the Silicrub is just a magical little device that's dropped down from heaven and made by unicorns. I don't really know. I'll see you tomorrow to see how we get on. Okay guys, so this is the last part of our review of the Silicrub stroke fake Silicrub, faux Silicrub. Kind of an example of a Silicrub brush that we started at the start of the week. I was going to leave this a little bit later and review it when I'd had a little bit more time, but quite honestly, I feel so good about this product that I'm going to finish the review now. So what do I think of it? I think it's blinking brilliant. Blinking brilliant. I can't get my words out. That is a little bit of a tongue twister. Try saying blinking brilliant through about 5 times through and you'll see you'll fail. I think they're fantastic. In the 2 uses that I've had of this, I'm noticing the difference not only in the roots of my hair, in the fact that this is 2 days post-wash now, well this is 24 hours, but it's the first day post-wash, and I can already tell the difference. I mean, I'm going to do you a little bit of a turn so that you can see my hair, but I mean normally by this point, and this is the cute style of the day, normally by this point my hair is really lank, really like stuck to my head like this. It feels really fine. It feels just lifeless. It feels like I need to take a huge chunk off it. But as of right now, I mean, bearing in mind we're only ever using the Silicrub and you can't, oh you can actually brush your hair a little bit with this, but I will be honest, it kind of pulls when you brush it through like that dry. It is possible. Thought it wasn't. My hair does not feel lank, it does not feel lifeless, it feels full of vitality and vivacity. It feels really, really nice. I mean, alright, yes, I still need the ends trimmed off this, but I mean the fact that I can do that and it's not sticking up or not, you know, looking like I need to seriously degrease my head is fantastic. All I have used today is a little bit of hairspray to style this in, so it's not like I put a shine spray on. I do not own dry shampoo. I have not used dry shampoo in a lot of years. I'm a little bit wet at the back from where I just had a bath, but beyond that, I mean, the difference in only the second use is crazy. And I really can tell the difference. I don't know if it shows, I feel like it does, but absolutely this thing does do what it says on the tin in terms of it stimulating the hair growth, because obviously when you're massaging the scalp you're encouraging blood flow, which in turn encourages hair growth. I can't comment on that when I've only had this thing for about 5 days, but it absolutely does work. It's definitely helping my hair feel cleaner and nicer. Hopefully in the longevity my hair is not going to get bored of it, but this definitely saves me a whole load of dough in having to buy a brand new shampoo brand. Kind of wish I'd heard of these beforehand, or I would still probably be using several other different shampoos. I've also had absolutely no staticness to this ever since. I mean, the Redken product you saw a few days ago definitely does help. But I've had absolutely no problems with any hair issue at all, beyond obviously my tips being a little bit dry. But honestly, I think if you can get yourself one of these, do it. These are not expensive. As I've said, you can go on eBay and find it for £3. You can pay £6 like I did, and just I wanted it quicker, which is why I paid a little bit more than I needed to. But you can absolutely get these for a very fair price. So if you're worried it's going to be really, really expensive, trust me, it's not going to be expensive. This is for the best of budgets, this is for the least of budgets. You can find one of these, as long as they are a soft silicone tip, you're good to go. The Silicrub does work, is fantastic. I fully endorse it, not that I have any money to endorse it with, but I definitely recommend that you go and try one, buy one and see for yourself. Anyone else got any cult products that are supposedly phenomenal that they want me to have or try? Let me know. Let me know, do you own a Silicrub? Do you think they work? My phone won't stop vibrating. I'm going to go and answer all these messages. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you got on if you own one. And I'll see everyone again for more stuff. This is going to take loads of time to edit. Bye.